Diego C. Immortal, VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
How the early mid game is gonna go, because you have this huge power spike where Lycan gets his Helm of the Overlord.
For cybercats. What's going on here? Fezor? Green coil deployed. Dory came in with the brain sap, and Hazel finished things off. Yeah. Not the largest gap we've ever seen, but still not a comfortable position, I suppose, if you're the puck. But if you're Hayes, you have the Dream Coil now, so there's some potential for him to now look to actually make rotations out of the middle lane, which may be less of a luxury at this point. Wingblade, more of a... Oh my god.
Puck.
You would have the epicenter. You could TP him in and look for some sort of fight. As speaking of fights, TP top, Fezor, too late. Save his teammate. TA2K is able to find the kill as DK Focus goes in, trying to rotate for vision, gets hit by the Laguna, and tied back up at 2-2. Maybe we won't be for long. H2O, this is not a great place for him. Hayes is coming in. Obviously doesn't want to have to use the Dream Coil here, and probably won't have to. Yeah. Able to just get in. TP's in. Blink Dagger ready. Epicenter up. They smoke for the play, and we'll see what they can find. But up top, there's actually another fight being taken. They're going to body block the Lycan in the tree line. DK Focus trying to get himself away, as Fezor and Igor will both go down mid. It is a clean 3 kills across the map there for Rune Eaters off of those dual rotations. Got the Blink Dagger. Oh, he's thinking about it. Not really sure if he sees where DK Focus is, though, so probably not the greatest of plays, but there is a play in the river. Kaori gets the Fiend's Grip down onto Fezor, and they're able to blow him up at the same time. Cloud did go in. Blinks in with the Epi, so they get onto H2O. The static even got thrown down there, which is unfortunate for your Disruptor. Did not do any good. Set on cooldown for about a minute and a half. Skip over the Helm for anything. That would sort of be it. Although now he needs to make sure he doesn't actually get picked off here. I think they just saw the courier. Yeah, they're going to jump in. There's going to be that Dream Coil. Fiori actually doesn't have the Fiend's Grip for a bit, so I'm not sure they can really do this. DK Focus is just going to run away. He does have to use his Shapeshift for that, so that's on cooldown, but he will live. But now they know he can't TP top, so they are going to look to rush reinforcements over here, because Cloud's in some trouble. Arrow actually gets taken down in the middle of that Supernova as well, but they're looking to turn the fight. They get onto Igor. Hayes is going to be able to find the first kill. Shigetsu, though, is just trading out underneath that tier 1, but now with TA2K coming in, the CK's in some trouble. He got hit by the Rupture, so he has to stand his ground. Not going to be able to toggle the armlet. TA2000 will win that fight. I say he'll win it. Hayes is the potential smoke play. A couple of heroes smoked up looking for it, but without the bushwhack there, they're not going to be able to do much. Although, okay, they get Kaori. They glimpse him back into the Static Storm. Hayes, meanwhile, looking for some revenge. Is this enough DOT? No, it is not. H2O will survive for really the second time here. Does have to be a little bit careful because he's low on HP, but TA2000, good Rune Eaters to push their way into the top lane. They spot H2O, and that's not the best of timings there, as the Burrow doesn't really connect, but they'll still find the kill. Jaeger, though, is trying to fight. Yule Scepter defensively out from the Sand King, and now they actually drop the Rupture onto the Lina. They would love to continue chasing this. TA2000 trying to get in. They want to go onto the CK first, but Shigetsu will not fall. They didn't actually get the Supernova off. It was taken down first. This fight is getting overly complicated. Cloud has to go back in on a suicide mission to actually finish the Lina. They're going to pop before they get into position, and oh, Igor pops that Shadow Blade, but they do still push in. They're onto Shigetsu here. I don't know if there's enough damage to do this with what they've got at the moment, but they are going to try to filter their way in. H2O will be dropped down. Nice. The Supernova. Acquisition. Is it actually going to hit? Yes, it is. They've got the CK sort of locked down. The Dream Coil is deployed. They get the kill. Shigetsu's down. Cloud might go down in exchange. No, the Nightmare's going to dodge out the Laguna. Now they get the Fiend's Grip. They've caught Igor out. They need to be able to get damage onto him, though. They haven't really been able to focus their fire. TA2000 instead is actually getting stunned up here, caught inside the Wraith Pact, even reducing his damage. They are now forced to fall back, but Fezor doesn't want to let them go. There's going to be the Bushwhack into the LSA. They connect. Cloud gets taken down. Igor gets the double kill. Hayes, meanwhile, after all, they push into the pit, down to half HP already. Where is the move from Rune Eaters? They're going to need to go in relatively soon, or maybe not. Igor backs out of the pit. They're going to try to get the Bane down as quickly as they can. Static Storm's a little off the mark. It still finds a kill, but that Supernova, what is that? That's just too far forward. Arrow's going to get taken down, but Cloud saw his opportunity, blinked in, got the epi. H2O and DK Focus both taken down. The Lina will be falling as well as Igor dies. CK sort of stuck on the wrong side of this fight. He's looking for Kaori there on the backline, but even if he gets that kill, it's the pit where they need to have their attention focused. They will not do so.
During your BKB, you have to be really careful.
Under Shigetsu, they'll hit him up with the Rupture. He's going to try to just TP home. Do they have the cancel? Yes, they do. Dream Coil deployed. H2O falls first. Shigetsu gets taken down, and Rune Eater's starting to feel themselves to buy time.
DK Focus did finish his BKB.
Is that a...
That's a dead H2O.
Okay, we'll find the first kill. Oh, wow. Yeah. They hit him up with the Rupture. There's going to be the Supernova even in DK Focus. You can't run to the egg because you got the Rupture on you. So he just has to sit and wait for death. His BKB was even active. That just... Rune Eaters, they don't want to wait. They don't want to give their opponents the chance to set up. Instead, they make the move. They jump in onto the Lina. Igor is in some serious trouble. The Supernova's channeling out. They actually get their Fiend's Grip canceled, but there's the bashes. Igor's going to get locked down. They did finish off the egg, but with the Lina still this low, she's going to get taken down, but now they need to shift their focus. Shigetsu is still doing a lot of damage on that backline, but they're a little bit too spread out. TA2000 will now rejoin the fight, getting in onto DK Focus. They'll take him out, but they want even more. Tracking H2O now, looking for the Disruptor. The Glimpse plays.
Have any mobility items?
He broke it. Kaori popped the smoke, but they're still in onto the Sand King, but the Aeon Disc is going to save him. Now look at the jump. Arrow into the middle of the fight. Doesn't want to pop the Supernova just yet. They're looking to get onto Igor as quickly as they can, but well, they need more damage. Cloud is going to come in. There's the Epicenter. Wanted to wait for the BKB to wear away. Igor and H2O both going to get taken down. Shigetsu now in some trouble as well. Pulled back into the fight, finished off, and cybercats are in some serious trouble here. They get a buyback out from their Lina now, but they are still low on manpower as the Dream Coil going to get applied to Fezor. There's going to be the Burrow Strike into the Blood Rite, and Fezor will be taken down as Hayes gets in with the E. Maybe they can kill one hero, but is one kill going to be enough to stop this? At this point, they could just get Mega'd right now. They are going to make the move, though, but even if they kill off TA2K, he's the one with the Aegis, and Igor doesn't have his BKB for 20. They're just going to run him down, getting directly on top of him. And Hayes actually sort of delays that a little bit by using the E-Blade, but... DK Focus.
I think DK Focus can defend this 1v4.
Go for it. Just go for it. I mean, the Ancient's going down. You might as well try something. Or not. There's going to be the GG instead. Might be able to clean him up one last time before the end, but it won't matter. Rune Eaters going to get the win here. They take game one. They look pretty good. 5th straight victory now with this.
Where if you pick AM into Skyrat Mage, you're probably going to be pretty happy. But if you look at the timings...
King's going to be able to walk away. Not a bad attempt there for cybercats, just not quite enough damage. Meanwhile, middle lane, speaking of attempts, trying to get in onto H2O, and they will be successful. Hayes actually even stole the game. They're missing a little bit of damage. It's a nice spear play there from Focus to make sure that the Wraith King wasn't going to get any further damage in onto him.
Oh, it should be going down here, though. Just a constant Nether Blast.
They made the jump top.
Much.
Okay, Hayes... He didn't even use the epi. Wow. Can they get this? I think if Cloud... Yeah. Cloud's going to pull the creep aggro here, so his next wave is just going to come in completely uncontested, or maybe not, because Shigetsu TP's back in. Over in the middle lane, though. Okay. Igor's going to try and calm things down, gets his team on the board, delaying the Wraith Pact kind of indefinitely for right now.
Yeah, very interesting.
But
he's gonna die now.
Yeah, that's a bit of a problem as he gets picked. Be interested to see what he goes for after the Deso, though. Whether he looks for something like a BKB or maybe just a Blink Dagger to get into the fight. Speaking of fights, though, Fezor going to get jumped in on in the middle lane. They'll take him down. Hayes was hit by the spear in the arena play, but Kaori just life drains into his buddy, and starting to look more and more impressive here. 5-0 and 4s. They are going to get the jump in onto the middle lane. They drop the arena down. There's going to be the kisses coming through. The Fiend's Grip being deployed as well. Kaori is already dead. Hayes is going to lose his first life. Arrow was able to get some sort of return play there, taking... DK Focus. Drop to the arena, but he's silenced before he can throw the spear out. Here comes Hayes trying to TP onto the creeps. He's looking for his moment. Jumps in now on to the Mars, and this is going to start to turn. DK Focus taking down the Ember. Damn. It's a Blink Dagger pickup from Arrow being delivered out to him. In the meantime, TA They're going to try and make the jump onto him, and they just blow him up pretty quickly, but that's the first life. He still had the ult. Meanwhile, Hayes comes in with the epicenter. It's not enough to kill anyone, but it does scatter the cybercats lineup. But they are still trying to hold their line. They took down Hayes, but I think that might be the only kill that they get. Arrow's a little bit low, but Igor, he has to try and pick a target. He's not going to be able to do so. He just splits his attention between the two supports. He gets neither one of them. Cloud's such a sort of frozen defensive position here, and Rune Eaters aren't going to give up on this. They continue to push forward. They just keep sending the wolves in, and Wraith King is on the front line. He's the only hero that they could potentially target, but now Hayes makes his move. Another good 4-staff play, though. It's DK Focus back, and Hayes is going to get caught up for a while. The Fiend's Grip's actually deployed onto him. You're going to try to heal him up with the Life Drain. Will it be enough? Kaori actually keeping Hayes up and running. He does eventually lose that first life, though. But what can they get in exchange? They've taken down DK Focus. Meanwhile, Igor on the back line. Shigetsu comes in as well, drops the Mana Void. Not enough for a kill, but it will do some damage, but it's not going to be enough. Shigetsu now has to try and get away, but he's silenced.
No buyback.
Silenced and stunned. He's dead. Yeah, with no buyback. He did not have the money. He bought the... Really sure he's going to get the chance to farm it up.
The Wraith Pact and all of the creeps. It's just so hard to contest this push.
They see Igor. Oh, no, they don't. He's actually smoked. I thought that was Invis instead. He's going to try and jump the back line. Let's see what he can do. Looking for somebody. He gets the root down onto Kaori, but on the front line, DK Focus is just getting blown up. The Fiend's Grip was deployed onto the Wraith King, but they don't actually kill him off. They don't even get through his first life. The Kisses, though, will eventually do the job. But they need so much more than this. They're going to try and push forward with Shigetsu. Manta's off the first stun, but he gets hit by the second. He's still in some trouble. Can he blink away? He's not going to blink away. He's going to drop the Void. And he takes down both of the supports, but TA2K blinks onto him and finishes the kill. He's dead with no buyback. And cybercats, it wasn't a bad play to get those two supports, but those aren't the heroes that they needed. They had to be able to kill off those cores. They could not do so. And now I think can rejoin the fight. So realistically speaking, cybercats don't get much from that engagement, and there's going to be the GG. Good luck, they say, and Rune Eaters will be taking the series, and they will move on to the lower bracket final.
Right.